Sports Cards. Get at it.
Hey, it's Aloha Flava. Leotawa Dr. John Peterson here, TE2 Sports Cards, coming at you live and direct, Minneapolis, Minnesota, at the card table, doing a 25 card PSA reveal. Oh man, this was a fast order. This is the second of two 25 card orders that I sent off for the Modern Sports Card Special with PSA in January. The cards arrived on the 16th of January, and the order was completed on February 6th. That's 3 weeks. So from the time that they were checked in at PSA and they were completed and the grades had popped was 3 weeks, which is pretty darn good. I'm actually now a member, a collector's club or whatever it's called, member of PSA. So I'm now doing all of my own PSA submissions, which I absolutely love. I don't have to go to the card shop and futz around with having them do it. Just can run it right from my house. Should have done that a long time ago. So overall, super pleased and happy with PSA. I think they're doing a fantastic job. So let's go through this order. I know the grades, but I'll still do the reveal. Just so it's kind of a surprise for you. I will let you know what the card is, what the cost was to me. The grading fee for all these cards was $15, so I don't need to say that. What I think the estimated value is, and then what kind of a profit I'd be looking at after accounting for the eBay 14% fee. So I noticed that a lot of people like to show the value and then the profit, but oftentimes I don't see people calculating in what the cost is to sell the card, cost of goods sold, i.e. the eBay fee. I'm not going to put any costs for shipping because people pay for me to ship my cards. I suppose I did have to pay for shipping to receive the card if I bought a single, and I had to pay a little bit to ship the card to PSA and have it shipped back. But the shipping is, for me as a business owner, a deductible cost. So it's not a huge deal to me. I'm not going to calculate in the shipping costs. I know some people do that, but I'm not going to. All right, well, let's get on with the reveal. Enough talking about that. First card up, we've got a 2002 Gary Sheffield. Got a 10 on this. It's the Topps Pristine Refractor. Really liked this card. I love Sheffield in the Braves uniform and in the Yankees uniform. And I thought this card looked really clean. I liked the white corners and the white borders. Numbered to 149. It's a refractor. I paid $6 for this on eBay. 15 to grade. I think it's probably worth $25 to $30. After the 0.14 eBay fee, I'm thinking I might end up with, maybe a couple bucks. Basically a push. Not a super high value card. Lucky I got a 10 on it. Card number one. Second card. This was one of the bigger cards in the order. Was really hoping to do well in this card. This was the second submission of this card. I cracked it and submitted it. The first time I submitted it, came back as a 7. Had a huge smudge on it that I know for a fact was not on it when I submitted it. Cracked it, cleaned it up, resubmitted it, and this is the grade I got. So it's a 2002 E-Topps Tom Brady. Got an 8 on it. I was hoping to get, obviously, a 10. Got an 8. Would have liked a 9. Paid $220 for it. 15 to grade. Probably could get $75 to $80 for this card. Altogether, probably close to $170 loss on this card. I will not get any more of the E-Tops cards graded. I had another card in this order that was an E-Tops card. I actually did a little better than that one, but I won't be getting any more of those cards graded. Excuse me. Third card is a 2004. I believe this is a Bowman Andrew Jones, numbered to 172. Yeah, it's a Chrome X-Fractor. Got a 7 on this. You know, I looked at this card really closely, and of course it's got black borders. I have no idea what happened with this. None whatsoever. Centering looked good. The back looked clean. I thought the corners looked pretty good. I mean, this upper right-hand corner a little bit. And the bottom right-hand corner, I suppose, a little bit. But I didn't think it was a 7. Thought it was at least a 9. Paid $30 for this card. So I probably overpaid for it. So I'm in it for 45. I think it's worth probably 10. So I'm looking at taking about a $35 hit on this one. Loss. So I'm keeping it real, letting you know what I'm losing on these cards. Next one. This was 1999 Derek Jeter, originally in a BGS 9.5 slab. When I cracked it out, the card got a little bit damaged on the front. I knew it was going to be a bad grade, but I still sent it in anyway. Probably should not have. Stupid on my part. Came back as an 8. Probably just should have sold it raw. Bought it for $70. My God, I overpaid for this card. New breed refractor, 99 tops. Value as an 8, $20. So we're looking at about a $65 to $70 loss on this card. Hammered. Taking a bath so far. Next card, 2021 Edwards Panini Prism. Got a 10. Green Prism. Bought this card for $8 in Hawaii. Or bought it off of eBay, excuse me. In it for 23. I'd say the value is pretty low, 25 to $30 at the most. So, probably made a couple bucks on this, or it's a push after the eBay fees. Not a super valuable card, but I love the image and I love this card. Happy it came back as a 10. Next card, Dennis Rodman, 2020 Auto, Prism Auto. Really hard to determine like how much this card cost me to get. I paid a pretty high price for 3 boxes of 2020 Prism. I did not do very well on those, so I took a bath on those. Of course, I ripped them. This is over a year ago now. But I did pull this out, and this got a 10, which I think is pretty good. So not knowing the cost, I think the value is about $150. Grading fee, $15. Looking at about $115 to $120 positive profit on this one. But that doesn't include what it cost me for the box, so it's kind of misleading. Next card, 2020. This is Anthony Edwards. Red Ice, Panini Prism, DP, in his Bulldogs jersey. Got a 10, which I'm excited about. I paid $15 for this, so I think it's probably worth about $35. I'd say the profit is maybe a couple bucks at the most. Yeah, so I paid 15, graded 15, that's 30 with the fee. Yeah, a couple bucks. So really not doing well even on the 10s. This was another big card in the order. 2020 Panini Silver Prism. Was originally in a BGS 9.5 slab. Bought it off of PWCC. I paid $3.25 for it, which I thought was decent for a 9.5. It had like a 10. I don't know if the other 3 were 9.5s. I can't remember. I'd have to look. Let me take a look. I think I got it right here. So I cracked this out. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. Centering was 9.5, edges were 10, corners were 10, surface was 9. So I was thinking, surface is 9, clean it up, maybe get a 10. No luck. Got a 9. Which isn't bad, but kind of hurt me because this was a $325 card. I'm in it for $340. I think these are running right around $150 to $160 right now. So overall, after eBay fees, probably took a $200 loss on this card. Unless, of course, I hang on to it and the Wolves do really well in the playoffs and the card goes up, which is possible. But for now, $200 loss. This is Wembanyama, Allen and Ginter, 2023. Bought this for $12, $13. Came back as a 10. So did good on the Wembanyama. These are currently selling for about, I don't know, $80, 50 to $80 each. So I picked up 8 of these. So let's see what I got on the other 7. 10. Each of these was $12. Got another 10. 10. Another 10. Another 10. Another 10. And another 10. So I paid $110 for all of these, about, after the fees, whatnot. They were $120 to grade. I estimate the value between $400 and $500. At 8 at 50 is $400, and 8 at 80 is what? $600 and some. So, I don't know how much they'll go for, but I definitely did a profit on it. I'm going to say my profit on that was probably close to about, I don't know, 115 to 150 total after the fees, right? Because it's 110, 120 to grade, that's 230. Make 400 to 500, that's 170 to 270. Yeah, so over $100. So did pretty good on those. Next one, 2001 E-Topps Albert Pujols rookie card. Love this card. Had to get it graded. Huge Pujols fan. Got a 9. So I was hoping for a 10. This is a $500 card and a 10. I paid $190 for it, which really is what it goes for raw. 15 to grade. I think it's worth probably $180 to $200 and a 9. These are incredibly hard to get in 10s, so the 9s are pretty high value. So $200. Grading fee, yeah, might be down $25 on this card. So really kind of a push. On a card with a $500 upside, I guess I thought it was worth the gamble, even though I won't get any more of those E-Topps graded. Next card is another Sheffield 2003. Got a 9 on this. This is the Gold Refractor 2003 Bowman Chrome. Paid $15. I think it's probably a $25 card. It's numbered to 170 at $25 at the most. Probably take about a $5 to $10 loss on this card. Next card, Julius Peppers, 2006 Bowman Sterling. Paid $10 for this. Came back at a 9, which is a very nice grade for these Bowman Sterling cards. I've never gotten one back as a 10. I've never gotten a Bowman Sterling Jersey Relic or Bat Relic card back as a 10. I'd say probably about a push on this. Probably get maybe 25 bucks for it. Cost me 10, 15 to grade. Yeah, push. Next card, same card, is the Julius Peppers 2006 Bowman Sterling. I paid $35 for this one. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Paying $35 for a Julius Peppers card. A non-rookie card at that. And of course, took a huge bath on it. Oh, this was the... Yeah, this was an 8. So, you know, probably, what's it worth? I don't know, 20 bucks. 20 bucks at the most. No, not even. 15 bucks. So, probably lost, I don't know, 25 to 30 on this one. Not good. Next one, 2003 Sheffield. I think this is a Topps Pristine X-Fractor. Yeah, or Topps Finest, excuse me. Gold X-Fractor. Sweet ass card. These gold X-Fractors from 03 Finest are some of the coolest cards. I love the hexagonal or hexagon, design. Format's fantastic. Unfortunately came back as a 9. But I didn't pay a lot for it. 15 bucks. In it for 30. The grading. I don't know. Maybe a $20, $30 card. Numbered to 199. So it's not really low numbered. I'd say probably about a $10 to $15 loss. So you're seeing a fair amount of losses here, folks. It's really not freaking good. Next one. Big card. Probably second or third biggest card in the order. Was really hoping for a 10. This is a 2002 Pujols. I believe this is also Topps Finest, if I'm not mistaken. It's a refractor. I got it from Singapore. Paid $115, I think. Paid like $50 for the card and $60 for the frickin' shipping. 15 to grade. Came back as a 9. Which was really a bummer. I was hoping to get a 10 on this because as a 10, this is a $500-$600 card. So just really didn't hit pay dirt on this one, unfortunately. Although in a 9, it's still probably a $100 card. So loss-wise, 40 bucks. Probably lost 40 bucks on this card. So anyway, another loss. Next one. This was, I would say, second, maybe third biggest card in the order. Paid $115 for this one too, so it's similar to the one I just showed you. Paid $115. I'm a sucker for these Topps Finest Moments cards. I love these cards. This is the gold. Came back as a 8. This one really hurt. This one really hurt. This one was the fourth most painful one of the whole order. I thought this was a 10 all the way. I mean, with the white border in the back and the white corners, I thought this looked clean down here. This looked cleaned up here. I didn't see any flaws in this card, and I looked at this card multiple times. I didn't see anything on the surface. Honestly, I don't know why they gave it an 8. I mean, a 9, I guess I could see, but an 8 just freaking crushed me. So, probably a $25 card. Lost 110 on this one. Not good. I'm just going to show this one. Brandon Miller, Invicta, Lava Refractor. Also came back as an 8. Totally garbage. Didn't think the card was in bad shape, but again, it's a thicker card, so he's playing well. This is numbered to, 150? He's averaging 15, 16 a game. He scored 30 the last couple games, which has been great. I think he's a nice player. He's got a good future, but an 8? Yeah, not worth much. 25 bucks at the most. What I pay for it? Tough to say. It was part of a case that I bought of 2022 Bowman Chrome University. Wasn't cheap. So, I don't know. maybe break even on this. Tough to say. Last card of the order. Man, if I hadn't gotten this one, if I'd done poorly on this one, I would have been absolutely annihilated in this order. This is a 2022 Anthony Edwards tie-dye. Paid $110 for it on PWCC raw. 15 to grade. Came back as a 10. The final card saved my ass. This is probably $450 card. It's numbered to 25. So, yeah. I'm going to hang on to this for a little bit. Let the playoffs play out a little bit. See how the Wolves and Edwards play. I'd say I turned maybe a $200, $250 profit on this card after eBay fees, which I think is pretty good. So this card really saved me and saved the order. Otherwise, I would have been totally fucked, which wouldn't have been great. So thankful for this one. Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Overall, where did I land? Well, I'd say the total value was close to $1,800. 14% of that is about $240 to $250. That puts me at about after costs, grading fees, cost to buy the card, some shipping. I'd say probably around $275 to $300 in terms of a loss on this order. So definitely need to do better. Not good enough. Need to pick better cards and need to gem out higher value cards. Gemming out a card that's worth $25, $30, $35. Well, shit, the extraction fee from eBay, the appraisal fee, quote unquote, or the extraction fee, as Tyler Short would say, is really high. At $15 a card, if you're getting a card back and only selling it for $30 because it's a gem mint 10 at $30, the extraction fee on that is like 15, 20%, plus the eBay fee of 13, 14%. You're looking at a third of your profits just totally getting eaten away. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start looking for cards to submit to PSA that minimally are $100 cards as like 9s. $300, $400, $500 cards as 10s. Because if it comes back as a 9 and that shit's only worth $10 or $50 as a 10, dude, you're losing. There's no doubt about it. You're losing all the way around. Because the grading fee is $15. If the grading fee were $5, $7, $8, $9, it'd be different. That fucking grading fee is not cheap. It's $15 even on the special. So that being said, I'm going to change up my strategy. Constantly learning, constantly trying to improve, and I just got to get better in this because losing $275 to $300 doesn't feel great. All right, wish I had better news, but that's all I got for you. Peace out. One love.